Okay, guys. So you're welcome to the YouTube channel. I actually met my friend, and I just thought to, ask him some few forest related questions. As you guys know, he's not new to the channel. He has been here before. There was a time we had a podcast, and we talked a lot
Yeah.
about forex trading. So for those of you that might just be meeting him for the first time, I'd love him to just introduce himself. Then we'll just kickstart with the Q&A. So just introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Caleb, and I'm a forex trader. I've been trading actively since 2022, but I got introduced into trade around 2017, 2018 thereabouts. So that's just basically.
You're welcome. I so much appreciate. So, we'll just go straight to the point, guys. We'll just go straight to the point. I would love you to give us step to profitability in forex trading. So let's
Mm,
assume that you just met a newbie trader now,
okay,
and I know you've been in the game for some quite a time now. You've been in the game for long.
okay.
You're not a newbie trader, but for the newbie traders watching this video, and by the grace of God, I can say you're doing well with your trading because I've known you for a very long time. You're not
By the grace of
struggling,
God,
yeah,
though.
but at least I know there's been loads of improvement
Yes,
in your
yes, yes,
trading
yes,
compared to how we started. Because
yes.
guys, one thing about this guy you see here is we actually started trading like almost at the same time.
Yeah,
So we know how it has been. It has not really been easy. That's just the truth. We all have
yes,
our
sir.
stories. So, but I can tell you that he has a lot of experience to share. So please do want to watch this video from beginning to the end. So especially for the forex traders out there,
Yeah.
don't skip this video, guys. I would love to ask him to share with us what he feels or thinks is the steps to profitability in forex trading.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Thank you for having me on your channel once again.
You're welcome.
So I appreciate. So the thing is, from my own point of view, let me just use that word. From my own point of view, I feel steps to profitability in trading or success in trading.
Yeah.
It begins with number one, your why.
Mm,
Why do I want to get into trading in the first place? So you have to. Various people get into trading for different reasons.
yeah.
So some to escape poverty, freedom, source of income. You get, and trading is one of the few skills out there that if you want it as a side hustle, you can fit into that plan. If you want it to be trading actively, like you see some people say they are full-time traders.
Yeah.
So they're just trading the market to get some extra income. So you have to find your strong why. Then let your why be strong enough because whatever path you choose to follow, there's always challenges.
Mm,
So the most important thing is having your strong why because it will definitely be tested because when the challenges come, it is why did I get into this in the first place? Who did anybody force me to learn this thing or is something I chose for myself? And at that point, if you have a strong why, your reason for getting into the forex space in the first place is what will keep you going at that point. So that is the first thing. Then second of all is the second thing is finding the right path to trading.
okay.
And by right path to trading, I'm talking about mentorship,
Okay.
I'm talking about resources, and I'm
Okay.
talking about an enabling environment. So for me, from my own point of view, these three things are like the right path to profitability. So the if I say okay, let me talk about mentorship. Who brings you to the forex space is important because how you were mentored determines how far you go.
Yeah.
Because when you get into the forex space, normally you see some people flashy lifestyle and all that. That's what catches a lot of the newbies traders and all that. So, but what most of them don't realize that most of the people they are young, successful. You see somebody probably in their 20s or late 20s, maybe 26, 27, living the best life. But what most people, newbies, don't understand is when did this person start trading the market?
Mm,
You get
yes.
somebody can be 26, 27, is young, living the best life, and you got into the market at 20, let me say 24, and you expect to have that same result that the person is
No.
having. And you're forgetting that probably that person has been trading actively for the last 10 years.
Mm,
Maybe he started trading when he was a teenager.
yeah.
So imagine you being a teenager, what you
Yeah.
had to sacrifice, what you had to give up
Mm,
just for a potential version of you. Not even a verified, like a potential version of you that's okay. If I continue to go down this path, maybe 5, 6, 7, 10 years down the line, I'll be able to be free. That is what most people don't look out. That's why I say right mentorship is very important. Beyond the cars, beyond the money, beyond the jewelries, beyond the luxury lifestyle, you should look at this person's, does this person have a background story?
Okay.
And where, even apart from that, then you look at what is this person's style of trading. Is he just showing you wins?
Mm.
Or he's also somebody that will tell you about losses as well?
Yeah.
Is he showing you on the charts, or is just showing you screenshots?
Mm.
Are you seeing the person's trading analysis? When he's taking losses, is he recording? Is he showing it to you that
Yeah.
I also take losses
Losses.
as well? That regardless of your strategy, there is, even regardless of your A plus strategy or setups, there will still be mistakes. So this right mentorship is very important, because most people are carried away. Because when they start to see results, even when they start to see results, they feel it's going to be permanent. But when the other side of training starts to come, that's why I said having a strong why. So if you have a good mentor, he will always tell you that this is part. In fact, the trading is in phases. Is in phases.
Let me ask
So
this question. Sorry to cut
yeah,
you short. Can one survive being a profitable trader without mentorship?
it's not possible.
Okay.
It's not possible, because mentorship is not just somebody teaching you strategy.
Okay.
It's somebody teaching you probably a trading psychology.
Okay.
Mentorship is somebody showing you like a pathway.
Okay.
It's somebody like say, okay, this is, that's why I keep saying it's from my own point of view.
Okay.
You get, not everybody's style might be suitable, somebody's story, but
Exactly. Just
everybody
like
has a story to
with
tell.
what I can, sorry that I'm cutting you
Yeah,
short. With what I can deduce with what you just said,
yeah.
mentorship alone doesn't really mean you must register under somebody.
No,
It
no,
can be
no, 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 no,
direct
no,
or
no.
indirect
Even
mentorship.
direct,
You
yes,
get
yes,
you mustn't meet the person one on one, and of
exactly.
course, and that's why there's YouTube. There's a lot to learn from YouTube. As
Yeah,
much as we know that there's so many garbages on YouTube
yes,
about this forex thing,
yeah.
but I feel personally, for me, to this is my own personal opinion, I know mentorship is everything, because
It's
whatever it is
everything.
you know about the FX market, somebody taught you, or
Somebody
you got the
taught.
resource from somewhere, online or even offline.
Yeah,
So mentorship is one prerequisite to be a profitable
yeah,
forex trader. It's either you get it directly or
yeah.
indirectly. So I think that's where you're driving at.
Yes,
I
so
totally
the
get it.
mentorship is not compulsory that you must pay for somebody. You can
Yeah,
monitor person. Thank God for the 21st century.
yeah,
This digital era, a lot of things has become easy. So
yeah,
that mentorship can, once you have the right perspective, you can find a mentor that suits that kind of
okay,
area. Then when you talk about resources, you need resources in the forex space.
yeah.
So somebody that is say, okay, maybe you don't have a job, you don't have anything, you need to find a way to get money, because forex is money. So you are trading money to make money.
Now, good. Coming to
Yeah.
this job thing, because I know one major challenge with us upcoming forest traders,
Mm,
especially here in Africa,
yeah.
is getting
Resources.
capital. Now, the thing is, and most of us, we do 9 to 5 jobs,
Yeah.
kind of job. So, how do you think is best for one to merge a 9 to 5 kind of job with forex trading? Just give us a brief 2 3 minutes way that you think would be best for one to merge doing forex
I'm
and
working.
doing a 9 to 5 kind of work. And what do you think would be the best trading style pattern for such a person that is into having a 9 to 5 kind of job?
And like okay, like us for example, we have work
Yes.
and we also trade as well.
Okay.
So like
And we are day
you are
traders.
day traders, if you
Okay.
look at the if you somebody, maybe you can watch the previous video that I said what you do with your spare time shows what you value.
Yeah.
So somebody that is doing a 9 to 5, you are not always on duty all the time.
Okay.
So when you have your off duty, or you're giving your leave, or whatever grant that you're giving to you, and you want to trade, what do you use that time to trade? You get, so if you know that okay, your kind of work doesn't give you that privilege of always checking your chart frequently, then you have to go from being maybe a day trader to maybe being a swing trader or position trader. So the thing is, if it's your style of work,
Hmm.
there's trading is something that regardless of how busy you are, there is a style that fits you.
Okay, let's say for
You
someone that works
get,
in like from a 9 to 5 or 9 to 6,
yeah.
what kind of trading pattern do you think would suit such a person?
And the thing is, if you know you are constantly working 9 to 5 and you
Okay.
still want to day trade, that means you have to be trading the Asian section.
Okay.
You get, so like
That
that
means the
means
person will just have to be ready to sacrifice his
you have
sleep.
you must sacrifice something,
Yeah.
because like I said, you have to have your strong why. So if
Okay.
you must sacrifice something, because so if you say okay, you don't want to be trading actively,
Yeah.
then when you know you have time, you have to go from looking at the lower time frames to
Okay.
looking for opportunities on the higher time frames. And that's what I feel, that if you're actively working 9 to 5,
Mm.
then you should switch to being a swing trader.
Okay.
It will work better. So
Okay.
you won't have that emotional stability will be there to a
Yeah.
large extent.
Good. Thank you very much.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so like when we talk about the resources, since Forex involves resources, you need to find a way to first make money.
Okay.
You get. So once you found a way to make money, it can be through a job, it can be through another business.
Yeah.
You get. So once you are able to get consistent stream of consistent inflow of money, then you can ask use those monies that you've gotten to put into your trading, because definitely you will lose. So the thing is, like the previous video I said, is one thing about trading is a game of probabilities.
Yeah.
How long can you continue to stay in this game of probabilities until the odds is in your favor? Because most times the market can be against you for days, weeks, months. So maybe when you are not seeing your patterns and is everything is this, it's just like the stars is aligning. Most times you're already out, like you don't have money to trade again, and so that's where it hurts. Because staying, you see this forex game, and it's staying profitable is very difficult, and the most important thing you need to have is that initial capital. So once your capital preservation skill is okay to a large extent, you have a chance of succeeding in trading. Then finally, enabling environment. You need to find people that resonate with you.
People with
You
like
get
minds.
like minds.
Yeah.
So because trading is something that it's, let me say, is the hardest way to make easy money.
Mm.
So because it's the hardest way to make easy money, not everybody will like it. So we'll see it as a scam.
Yeah.
Because once maybe somebody makes money today and for the next 1 week you're losing money, you're like, this thing doesn't work. So if it's something you have to do, that's why I started with having a strong why. Why do I want to get into trading? Because most time there'll be discouragements, there'll be a lot of things that will happen. So you need to find, even if it's one or two persons that is going to help you on your journey. Sometimes there are communities, there are some free communities that people can, you have some psychology communities. If you check your Telegram, there are some people that you just get into the community. If you don't have physical people
Yeah.
that you can meet to help you, then you have to join a community. Then let me say the last step that I will say is, when you're in this trading, when you have, let me say, your mentors, people that you look up to,
Yeah.
most of them, they're already way ahead of you. The mistakes most people make is following them.
Mm.
And their level is way above you.
Yeah.
You get. So even if you get to meet these people one on one, somebody that is starting out, maybe you have no job, starting from scratch, you're meeting somebody that, to a large, he might be able to reason with you, but because it's not at your level, to a large extent, so there are some things that he will say that might not resonate with you at that level. So what you need to do is, when you get into trading, look for people that are at least a step, or at best 2 steps ahead of you in trading. It is the best thing that will work for you.
Yeah.
You can have mentors, you can have people just to follow, to give that, okay, what I mean is, if you have mentor, like, okay, maybe in 3 4 5 years I want to be like this person, there's nothing wrong with that, because they started from somewhere, just like you are starting from somewhere. But those people, they might not be able to help you well, they might give you some tips,
Yeah.
but the best thing is to look for people that are a step or two ahead of you. Let me give for example, maybe you are trading, you've got into trading, you've learned the skills, and you want to get into maybe from demo to trading live accounts. So I feel, okay, you got a Profem challenge. You cannot maybe use your last card to buy a 5K account, or let me say 10K account, and let me say with people that can blow a 100K account in one trade. To a large extent, and they don't feel anything. They want to pass the account with one
Yeah.
setup.
Yeah.
So you trying to copy that kind of thing, you end up being in a very, very big mess.
Yeah.
So instead of following those kind of people, look for people that have maybe passed a 5K account or 10K account. And YouTube is littered with a lot of people who are starting from scratch.
Yeah.
You see some people tell that it took them 40 days, sometimes
Pass one
2 months,
account.
3 months. You see some people trading one account for
Yeah.
11
11 months.
months.
I'm telling you.
To show you that that is the real trading. Because when you know, okay, I don't have money to be buying accounts regularly, so that means any
What you
account you
have?
buy, you treat it like this is a business. You get. So when you look at those people that are a step ahead of you or 2 steps ahead of you, to a large extent, when you see somebody say that it took me 40 days, I was in like 3 4 5% drawdown, then I had to take you back to break even before I even started to make profit. To a large extent, it can resonate with you, because like, so that means what I'm going through is not just me. You get. When you see somebody that was like 4% in drawdown and I was able to come out of drawdown, and he's telling you that, okay, it took me 2 weeks to come out of drawdown. So that means, you say, so that means this Profem stuff is not something that they rush.
Yeah.
So because you are seeing somebody that say, okay, it took me 1 month, 2 months, 3 months to pass phase one, then maybe another 1 month to pass phase two. You might be saying it's slow, but he's telling the reality of
Yeah.
it because he has passed it. You've not passed. You might say that this person is too slow, but you've not. He has passed to one. Maybe he has gotten a payout or two. You get, so these are people that can resonate with you because they are just like a step or two ahead of you. Even though you have your mentors, these are the people I feel like you should be following at least at that moment.
Yeah.
When you become better, you can start to upgrade. Look for people at various levels. To me, I just feel like these are just like the basic steps to succeeding in trading.
Thank you very much. Now
Yeah,
let's talk about one major problem in forex trading,
yeah,
which is blowing accounts.
yeah,
And I think newbies that are just coming into the industry, they really have to know, as much as we've talked about the steps to profitability,
yeah.
they still need to know the fastest ways to blowing accounts. Because I know, see, this FX thing, I've come to realize that it's either you learn by experience or the market itself will teach you. It's
Teach you,
either you
yeah.
learn from somebody's experience,
Experience, or
somebody's
you
bad
learn from your own
experience, or the
experience.
market teaches you the hard way.
Yeah.
So I just want you to give us, like, let's say 7 fastest ways to blowing your Forex account, your Forex trading account. Because I feel if my newbie traders watching this video, if they know these things, at least it will give you an edge over the market. You would know that if I do this thing, I would most likely blow my account.
Yeah, okay. The thing is, if they were up to 70, I just feel there are two
Yeah.
major ways of playing an
Okay.
account.
Okay.
It's either you're over leveraging or you're
Okay.
over trading.
Okay.
You get, but there are some things that make this over leveraging, over trading possible. And one of them is when you have emotional instability.
Okay.
You get. So when you're emotionally unstable, most times maybe when you take a loss, there's always that revenge trading. And once that revenge trading happens, most times you end up over trading.
Okay.
And that is another way to blow your account. Then most times another one is over leveraging. When you want to pass your account in one setup or two setup, it's possible you can get a setup that can pass your account. But the thing is, most times, what is your risk to reward? Is your risk to reward 1 is to 10 or 1 is to
Okay.
5?
Yeah.
But if your risk to reward is maybe 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3, and you want to pass an
Possible.
8%, 8% with one trade, there's every certainty that it must break maybe 2%. So what happens if that 2% goes
Goes well.
against you? Two trades like this, and you're probably your daily drawdown limit is already exceeded. So you see that once you're over trading is when you want to pass your account in the fastest way possible. It's true that you can pass your account because nobody gives you credit for like staying on the challenge phase. But the
Yeah.
thing is, when you are over leveraging, it's when most times it's when you want to pass your account in the fastest way possible. So that is another way of blowing account. So this everything revolves around psychology.
Okay.
You get, maybe that's why I was saying that look for people that are maybe a step or two ahead of you.
Okay.
Like if you're a newbie trader and you want to you maybe purchase Profem accounts, and it's not compulsory that I must pass it in 1 week. It's possible to pass it in 1 week. It's possible to pass it in one trading day. You get, but there are chances that if it doesn't work out, how are you going to get this thing done? You get. So that's why I say look for people that are a step or two ahead of you. So when you see somebody that say it took him 2 months, 3 months to pass just maybe phase one, to show you that it's not really that easy to pass, because sometimes maybe the market conditions might be good for you in a week and it's enough for you to pass if your risk to reward and your leverage is okay. Most times you can pass it, but the thing is, you see, over leveraging is one of the fastest way to blow account. Then you see that over trading because of maybe emotional stability. These are the two major ways to blow account.
What about trading a strategy that you know is not working for you,
Yeah,
but it seems that strategy is working for the person you saw that made you like to learn
yeah,
that strategy? For example, you see some people claiming I'm an ICT trader, I'm
yeah.
an SMC trader, but this thing is not
It's
working
not
for
working
you,
for you.
but you're just forcing it. You
Yeah.
get, so what do you think should be the solution to
And
people
the,
in that kind
the,
of
the, the
situation?
thing is
You're
strategy,
trading a strategy.
strategy too.
Yeah.
Like if you check the previous video, maybe somebody can go to watch the previous video. We said that every strategy works in trading,
Okay.
but not all strategies works well with all pairs.
Yes.
You get, if you learn from somebody, that means there's high chances that he's using a certain strategy to work maybe on a pair or a group of pairs.
Okay.
You get, so most times there's a tendency that you yourself you want to be trading those pairs as well.
Yeah.
You get, so the thing is, if you learn a strategy and you see that it's not working with this currency pair, you have to do your due diligence. Check, why am I getting it wrong? Is
Yeah.
it that maybe my confirmations are wrong?
Okay.
Or is it just the market conditions?
Yeah.
Or maybe the pair I'm trading is wrong? Because these are other things too that can make you blow accounts and all that. And another thing that will make people blue account is hopping from one strategy to another.
Mm.
When you feel okay, this strategy didn't work, that means it
Mm.
doesn't work. So let
Use
me
another
get to
strategy,
another
enter
strategy.
another trade
And
again.
the funny thing is, instead of you taking time to learn a strategy and go out of the marketplace,
Mm.
most people they like no, they want to be trading. You are learning a strategy on a live market.
Mm.
You get, so most times you will still blow accounts. You will still blow accounts. You will lose money. If you know that you want to do test running, don't do it on a live
Another
on a
account.
challenge account.
Yeah.
Open a demo account. Maybe do that for a week, 2 weeks, or a month. So when you see consistent
Yes.
results, then you can buy a challenge account and say, okay, let me test it out on maybe a challenge account and a prop account and see how it works. So most times you see this hopping from one strategy to another. It's another way to blow accounts. So the thing is, most times just if you want to test run, do it on a demo account. Then when you find what works for you, even if it's trading other pairs, try it on a demo account. You cannot try everything on a live account. You get, because when you buy a challenge account, any money you lose, it hurts. You cannot get it back.
Yeah.
Cannot get it back. So you have to. That's why the problems are making so much money, because they will give you incentives. Okay, don't worry. Next time you buy, we'll give you 5% discount, and you get so. And everybody's ego driven. Everybody's ego driven. When you fail, the next thing is let me be fast enough to how fast can I purchase another account. So know your reality.
Okay.
Know your reality. If you know that it's going to take you, you have no job. Let me just talk about somebody that maybe you just got a job and you know that what your take home is not enough to buy even the cheapest account, that you know you have to save up and sacrifice a lot of things just to be able to buy the cheapest challenge account. Then you have to treat it seriously, because you know that okay, if this account now is gone, probably I need to spend the next 2 months or 3 months saving to be able to buy another one. Then you have to take it seriously. So most of all these tips is going to help. Over leveraging, you should avoid it. Over trading, your emotional instability, this is what causes you to over trade, because most times maybe fear of missing out or you enter wrong setups. You can also, these are fast ways to blow your prop account. So you have to put all these things in check
Okay. So
and you'll be able to overcome most of these things.
very good, and I really appreciate. Now, my final question for this session would be: let's talk about psychology in trading.
Yeah.
The emotional side of trading. Now, what kind of mindset do you think every newbie trader should endeavor to build or imbibe in this
Mm,
forex trading thing? Because I know forex trading is not as easy as
yeah.
most guys paint it on YouTube, especially the emotional requirement of trading. So, what do you think personally for you?
Yeah.
What do you think is the emotional requirements of one being a profitable forex trader? The emotional requirements of trading the forex market is.
From my own point of view, you see, emotions is different for different people.
Okay.
So you first have to know yourself. Because one thing I keep saying, that trading is one of the few skills out there, if probably not the only one, that it reflects the real you.
Yes.
So somebody that is impatient in life, there's the tendency you'll be impatient in
Trading.
trading.
Yeah. Very well.
You get, so somebody that is egocentric in life, you like everything done in your way. There's a tendency that when you get into the forex market, you always want to be proven right.
Yes.
And the trading market is something that it does not care about
Okay.
your opinion.
Mm.
So this is why people that have ego usually have issues with trading. They feel that it doesn't work. It's not that it doesn't work, because you can have everything all sorted out, your A plus setup, and trading will still go against you.
Mm-hmm.
So most people are like, why is he going against
Okay.
me?
Yeah.
But everything was right. And
Mm.
most times you're like, no, 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 I have to be right. You want to get on the trade
Trade
again.
again.
You get, so like I said, it's the psychology is different for different people. You have to first know yourself. In fact,
Okay.
master yourself before you
First,
master the
the
market.
market. That's just it.
So you have to master yourself, and it takes a long time. Most people don't take time to know themselves.
Before I even start
You get.
this FX thing, they
That's
just
why.
feel.
That's why. Like when you said the steps to
Mm,
trade and success in trading, I said the most important thing is why
but
am
why?
I getting into trading
Yeah.
in the first
Very
place?
important. Very
It is very
important.
important, because
Mm.
trading will challenge you
It
from day
tests
one
you
to the very
everywhere.
end.
Yes.
Your men,
Continuously, not even
your
end. I
your
can tell you.
mentors that you idolize, that are driving flashy cars, most of them, they've passed those levels.
Yeah.
So they know when they're on some losing streak. They know when
Mm-hmm.
to stay away from the market.
Yeah.
You can see somebody that you can say, okay, for the next 3 months, I'm not trading the market, and he will sit down and not trade the market.
Market.
It takes years to learn that. It's not something that you just wake up and just start to do. So you see this trendy game, it takes a very long time. It takes a very long time. Getting profitable in trading might not take you so much if you have the right tools in place. You get, but you see this psychology is something that never goes away. You just have to learn how to get used to it. You get. So you see the major challenges that newbies I know that will definitely face is maybe this egocentric issue. Because there are a lot of people that maybe you came from an environment where everybody always looked up to you. You always write about everything. Maybe you went to school, you're always the best in your class. So you always come with that mindset that if I get into trading, yes, I'll be the best trader in the short time possible. It's possible, but the thing is, trading is one thing that doesn't give a damn about you.
Mm.
You get. So most times when you have those kind of ideologies and you bring it to the trading world, you realize that you cannot manipulate it.
Yeah.
You can only manipulate results, but you
Yeah.
cannot manipulate the market. The market is going to do what it's going to do, regardless of whether you want it to go in that way or not. So master yourself. If you know you have anger issues, you see most of all these forex funny cartoons. You see somebody takes a loss and he scatters his laptop. It happens in real life. Oh.
Yeah, of course.
There are some people that will lose money and
Smash things happen.
smash things. You get, and you just see someone like, what is this person doing? You just scattered his phone. Now you don't have a phone to trade. You're not going to buy a new phone.
Again.
You get, because so
You
master yourself.
first. Yes.
You have just, in fact,
Before
before you
getting
even
into
get into
Forex.
the trading market, know yourself, know
Yeah.
your strengths, know your weaknesses, because forex won't test your strength. It's going to test your weakness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
Forex
I
is not going
said
to test your strength,
at
because
all.
when you're making money from forex trading,
You're okay.
you're
Yes.
okay.
You're
But
okay.
when you're losing
Losing
money,
money. Then
and
your real self comes
and
into
one
play.
of the fastest way to know the true nature of somebody is when money is involved.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep saying that forex is one of the few skills out there that tests the real you.
Yeah.
Because when somebody loses money, is the person calm?
Mm.
You get, can he still relate with other people?
Mm.
These are some of the things that happen.
Yeah.
You get, so you have to go and master yourself. So
Very well. You really said a lot. So
yeah,
much appreciate. So final thoughts before
yeah.
we call it a day. Final thoughts to my subscribers. Those still struggling to pass their accounts. People like us when see they struggle to pass our
We still did
first
the journey too.
our phase one. So just final thoughts in 60 seconds.
At least to new subscribers out there, I want new subscribers to watch these videos because it's real. This is just real fact. So to people that this message will reach, people should watch it, and there's some truth in it. Everybody's struggling, even me myself, I'm struggling because I'm on the challenge account now. I'm in drawdown. You get, but the funny thing is, at least to a large extent, the trading is just try to be better than the way you were before. Making errors is not bad in trading. Is when you're not learning from them. That's where the issue comes.
Yeah.
You get, so to everybody out there that is struggling, it's a process. Everybody's in the process. You get, it's stage by stage. So yeah, maybe you're in the unprofitability stage. The next step is to get to the point where you get that aha moment where you pass your challenge account, you get your first payout. Then there's still another process of maybe getting subsequent payouts. You get, so it's a journey, but after a while it gets easier. So that's just the best. Let me say the best thing I can just tell anybody out there.
Thank you very much. I so much appreciate. So,
Yeah.
guys,
Thank you.
this will be all for this podcast. I just caught this guy somewhere, so I was like, you must talk to my guys today on this YouTube channel. And I'm
Appreciate.
so excited and super thankful for your time. I so much appreciate. Guys, I'm gonna drop his channel on the description just below this video. You guys have to subscribe to his YouTube channel. He has a lot to say. Of course, he didn't really say much. You have to really hear this guy talk about forex trading. He has a lot of experience and a lot to share. So I'm going to drop the link to his channel on this video. So do all to subscribe to his channel and just expect a lot, man. You guys have no idea. I assure you, you would learn a lot. He too is trading a. Is it a quantacle account?
Yeah,
Right.
contact
Yeah.
us
So
in
he's on a
5K.
fund. He's on a challenger account too.
Yeah.
So you would want to follow his journey and just watch his videos and learn a lot. I assure you guys, it's going to show you the reality of trading, just like as I do on this YouTube channel. So thank you very much for taking our time to watch the video from beginning to the end. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please do what to subscribe. My name is Michael, and I'm documenting my journey here on YouTube. So see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.